Good morning, Itsy Bitsy. How are you doing? Itsy Bitsy, it's a lot going on. People are scrambling for content. Come on in. I hope everyone is doing well. TGIF, thank God it is Friday. I am going to rest this weekend. Itsy Bitsy, happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. What's up, Creole? Hmm. Um, let's celebrate Itsy Bitsy's birthday today. Shout out to Itsy Bitsy. Happy birthday to you. Shout out to Creole Butterfly. Y'all come on in here. You are welcome, Itsy Bitsy. Today. It's Itsy Bitsy's birthday. So y'all, let's give Itsy Bitsy a happy birthday wish today. Hope you enjoy your day today. Go out to dinner. Do something fun on your birthday. Okay, Creole. All right. Come on, 60. Come on, 60. All right, Creole. Shout out to 60. That's a blessing. So anyway, you all, as you all are coming in today, I seen a couple of things. I saw Miss O, the Miss O's channel today. She had Castro on as a special guest. I looked at Lady Nika last night, or yeah, whenever that was. I have some thoughts on that. I saw a little bit of Catherine Powell. I'm praying. I am praying. And what else did I see? Oh, and I saw a little bit, yeah. So what's up, Dre there? So let me start with the Lady Nika situation first. This is why I don't allow Uppity on my panel anymore. Because Uppity has a habit of always wanting to say crazy stuff and then get on and acting like everything is okay. And when somebody stabs you in the back, you take that knife and you cut ties with them. Now, Sour Patch happened to clock that and give her true opinion. And yes, Pizza, you are right. She has a way of trying to low T shade people because you're known as poverty. And again, she even called you that on uh, Lady Nika's channel. And so Lady Nika is always going to have these issues because this person lives for strife. And a lot of people are just like her. They just live for strife. And they always keeping up mess. And then the first thing you say, don't be talking about my cheering. You can't tell people how to fight. And I'm gonna leave it at that. I just think that elevator doesn't go up to the top either. And yeah, and I'm gonna leave it at that. But Lady Nika and I guess Uppity have a fragile truce, but one nevertheless. We'll see how long that lasts. I just think that's really interesting that she's not allowed on a lot of people's panels. And she's almost like another content creator who's not allowed on people's panels as well. And Sour Patch was right. You know, let me talk. Let me talk. I don't need you to come interrupt me because I'm gonna drop down, but let me finish. And Yeah, interesting. And this is why I interrupt her a lot because, again, no one is taking over my panel. And she does that. So I'm going to leave that alone. Hopefully, this fragile truce will last with Lady Nika and Uppity. I doubt it seriously, but we will see. Moving right along. Y'all, I went over to all the Tommy's 99 channels, and the dog ain't on the channel nowhere. But the Miss O was talking about that situation a little bit. And Castro popped up. I want somebody to really move on because y'all ain't really moved on. And I want people to really move on because it seems like when there is a calamity to befall your ex, then you're right there to pretty much take it in stride and go with it. You thrive in talking about that man. And you know that if you even touch an edge of that, he's going to be pissed off. And I'm just saying, and Castro, I have no issue with you, but you really know how to provoke that man and make that man mad. We've heard it when you were at his house and he was cooking that cornbread or whatever he was cooking, that box cake, I don't know. But all I heard was that bowl and that spoon clanking together ever so quickly. It was a gradual acceleration, a bowl clicking and clanking. And then the next thing you know, I hear, "Don't be downplaying me, Castro. Get off that damn phone." I'm getting out. That's all I heard. Because you be provoking that man. It's like another couple that never was and never will. But yeah, it's crazy work. Now, Tommy, there are two stories going out. The first story is that the dog had an accident on your lap. That's the first story. And that you had fecal matter all over your pants. That's the first one. The second one is that dog was playing on your lap and all between your legs, all betwixt your thighs. And your candy got a little hard. And the girl said you took that video down real quick. I mean, they said that the countdown didn't even hit before you took that video down. Now, Tommy, things happen. I'm sure there's a plausible explanation for this. You was drunk, you was tipsy. Something like that could have happened. There is a plausible explanation. Okay. Moving right along. The video is no longer up. A couple of people say they saw it, but he took it down so quick. And to be honest, I see why. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Anyway, Moving to the next bit. Catherine Powell. Look, niece, I don't have nothing against you. I think that you, when you used to come over here, you moved to the beat of your own drum. Okay? But Catherine, could you please bring that back a little bit? Catherine, I called Catherine this morning as I was getting ready to do my Uber run. And why Catherine said that it was boo-boo all up on the toilet. So first of all, it means that you're sharing toilets with other people, that you don't have your own toilet. Catherine, girl, you sharing too much, niece. You sharing too much. And then you trying to blame it on that man. You trying to blame it on that man and that man wife. That man wife don't know nothing about with no boo-boo. Girl, you doing too much. You doing too much. How about you just living with some nasty people? Can we just wrap it up that till you living with some nasty people and they don't have no home training? Now, I can't see the first lady of that church talking about something. Hey, you got some poop. Put it on the commode so when Catherine get there. Baby, I don't see that lady doing that. I just don't. I mean, I know people petty, but I don't see First Lady Eileen doing that to you. Maybe you just live with some nasty people, not a smear. Baby, not a smear campaign. Dre Day, don't do that to me, Dre Day. Dre Day, not a smear campaign. Baby, Catherine is telling a whole lot. And then she trying to blame it on that man and that man wife. And why are you so jealous of that man wife? She talking about all the first ladies she done served under him. First Lady Georgina. And girl, but they ain't the first ladies now. And I don't get that. Is you liking that man or not? Because now you talking about how the wife treating the mother-in-law. And I'm like, girl, what that got to do with you? Oh, my God. Now somebody putting poop all on the thing. I'm like, girl. Doris, I think she is. I mean, really? The first lady told somebody to go put some poop on the toilet seat so you can sit in it. Girl, you living in that row house or that boarding house or whatever you want to call it with some nasty people. Child, that lady doing so much. She bringing you hamburgers and hot dogs. Well, a real nasty first lady wouldn't get you nothing. Okay, for the mere fact you got a hamburger and a hot dog, that was good. Because, baby, the nasty first ladies I know, they wouldn't have got you nothing. They would have got you a little nasty piece of water, and that was it. Girl, you doing a lot. That lady don't got time. That lady is running community colleges and charities. Okay? That lady don't got time for that. That lady doing interviews and stuff. She don't have time talking about something. Put the doo-doo on Catherine toilet at 4 a.m. in the morning and take a picture to make sure I get it. Baby, that lady ain't got time for that. Girl, Catherine, you are fixated with that woman and that man. Stop. Now she ain't gonna put the church in her book. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm sure they're gonna be very hurt by that. Okay. Oh my goodness. That pastor wife ain't thinking about her. Okay, that pastor wife doing other things. That lady running things. She running things. And now she talking about some hepatitis A and C and something going on with her thyroids again. And I'm like, baby, put it in your book. Put it in your book. You telling all your book. Who gonna need to read the book when you telling it all over here? And again, if these people are doing these egregious acts, go to the police. Tell a therapist. Let them get this stuff documented. So when you're ready to go to court, you have it. But girl, you giving them evidence. Girl, I know the lawyers over there, Ina, is just collecting this. And when it's time to go to court, baby, they're gonna have you. Cause you throwing everybody under the bus. You're throwing your mama under the bus, you're throwing your auntie and uncles under the bus, everybody. And this is why I'm not pressed when you do talk about me, because girl, that elevator ain't going up to the top. And I think you are a very articulate woman. But you try to make it sound so plausible, but it's just crazy. That lady ain't telling nobody to put no boo-boo on a toilet seat because she know you was gonna be in there. It's crazy. Okay, let me move on. It's gotten down to just really ridiculous, to the point where, baby, you need to go, and not only do you need to work on your physical body, but you need to go talk to somebody. You need to go talk to somebody, and or maybe go into one of them deprivation pools and just float a little bit and let all of this stuff come on out your brain, because something ain't right. One minute you don't want the man, then you always blaming the man about his wife. Now she's saying that the man hiding behind his wife. And can I say this again, y'all? Now, please help me. Please help me, because I want to make sure that I have this right. According to Catherine, she never, ever met this man and had a conversation. The man came to an event and she was standing near the man, but they ain't never had nothing to say. Then she was supposed to have a meeting with the man, but the secretary canceled the meeting because the secretary and the wife are plotting together. So Catherine can't speak to the man. Now, Catherine act like she talked to this man on a daily basis and that he be sending her texts and things. But she ain't never really talked to this man. Is this telekinesis? Are you saying like, Pastor Waller, this is Catherine, and you sending brainwaves to his brainwaves and he's sending brainwaves back to yours? Is that how y'all communicating? Like Aquaman, when he communicate with the dolphins and the fishes, not the fish, but the fishes and the crab and the shrimp. Like Aquaman, you don't remember Aquaman? Is that how you communicate with that man? Because I don't understand how you, girl, I don't understand how that man's supposed to know about hot dogs, hamburgers, what room you're supposed to be in. I don't know. Because, baby, it seems like you ain't never met him except that one brief time when he passed by you. Did his cologne speak to you? What is it? Because it seemed to me that you really never had any verbal communication with the man. And I'm just trying to figure out how all this communication is taking place. Baby, it's giving Aquaman. When Aquaman used to do that telekinesis, and the dolphins used to go and get things for Aquaman and stuff. It's giving very much Aquaman. Aqua Catherine. Okay? I mean, baby, she got telekinesis going on. I don't know what's going on. And then she always end up with, you gonna need me. Before I need you, you gonna need me. Excuse me, who was the one homeless again? Who was the one homeless? It seemed like this man got a real nice house. They live in a gated community. Okay, and the wife looked like she making a little coin. Well, he gonna need you for what? Excuse me, he gonna need you for what? Okay. Dre Day right there. Let me say this, Hershey. Let me say this. If Roe was sending Shakira money, it didn't affect Roe. See, you all are trying to read Roe, but Roe ain't the one receiving the money. Roe didn't have to try to pull Lemon's do-rag and slap Lemon in the face to get a ride home, to get a plane ticket. Now, I'm going to say this. Roe ain't perfect, but Roe ain't broke. Roe ain't selling ass. Roe has a job, a career, and a college degree. So if he gave somebody money, then can I say this? Yeah. Now, I like Honest Roe. Honest Roe was a nice guy. Now, I'm not saying Honest Roe is perfect. Hopefully, Honest Roe learned his lesson that you don't need no scrub. No, I don't want your number. No, you can't have mine. No, I don't want no scrub. A scrub is a man who can't get no love from me. Okay, so Roe needed to learn that lesson. He needed to learn that lesson. But I truly believe in my spirit. When Roe went to Vegas and met the person in person, honey, all bets were off. Okay, Roe said no. And all you got, only a look. It only takes a look. It only takes a look. And I think he got a look and he was done. And this is why I don't want to see, I don't want to meet people because I don't do well with bad smells. It really does something with my stomach. And I can't do bad smells. Can I say something? Shout out to the people who I have met. Because, baby, let me tell you something. When I met April and Wolverine, baby, April had that Farrah Fawcett flip hair on. And April looked good, and she smelled good. And Wolverine came up, and I swear he probably had on some Creed. Nobody was stinking. Nobody was stinking. People were presentable. Okay, now, because they came to visit me, I took care of their breakfast. But I'm going to tell you about Wolverine and April. One thing I'm going to tell about, baby, they are not going to let any stone go unturned. And even though the first time we met, I took them out for breakfast, we were right in the hotel, but I thought it was so nice that they took time to come and visit me. But when I came back to South Florida, Wolverine took care of that liquor for the little get together. Baby, he did that. April provided the music. And then April made sure that Vivian and I did not take that train to get to our hotel. April did that. Now, no matter what people say about April, I can't say the same. But again, those people, we had a good time. When we went on the cruise, nobody was thinking. Not at least in my camp. Nobody was thinking. Baby, them girls was dressed to kill Satan. Labor Day, nobody was thinking. Well, anyway. And that's all I'm gonna say. And after that, this is why I don't want to meet people no more. I met Duchess Kelly Love. How Duchess Kelly Love look is how Duchess Kelly Love is old classy broad. She talks a lot of shit. She talks a lot of shit, but she's old classy broad. Okay? She's a classy broad. And Duchess Kelly Love is a fun person. We had a good time. So again, I met some good, decent people. Heidi Fly, let me say this. I know Heidi is doing her thing now, and she did what she did. But I'm gonna say this: Heidi and her husband were good hosts. I will never take that away from them. Never. And Josh was cool. Now I know what happened at the competition and stuff, but see, I'm not that type of person that's gonna try to take something away. I can't, and I'm not. Now I may not have liked what has happened at the end of it, because it was like, where is coming from? But for whatever reason, I don't have nothing to do with that. Child Catherine talking about toilet and child, she was talking about hepatitis A and it's a surface disease. And girl, she's you know what I'm saying? She all about the about the virus. She's a virologist. Girl, she said the first lady set that up. She tied her Alan Hine behind the first lady. I'm like, girl, do you even know this man? Hershey, I'm gonna leave that alone. Hershey, I'm gonna leave that alone. I don't believe it. Let me tell you why I don't believe it. Because Ro had enough money to go to LA. And LA is much more expensive than Las Vegas. Ro went to Seattle. And we keep on hearing that people have to pay for other folk. They didn't know. Nobody ain't telling me that Ro had to they had to put drinks in the drinks to make a full drink for Ro. I ain't hearing that. I don't believe that. He's a Spartan. I don't believe my alarm gonna be doing that. My alarm ain't going nowhere without having no money. That don't sound right. When Ro was at the restaurant, Ro had his own money, but I insisted that I paid for him because Ro came to hang out with me. I don't believe that. I don't believe that at all. According to Ro, if I don't recall, Ro said he just stayed in that room for 3 hours and they left. So Ro disputed that. I don't get, no. Don't believe it. Don't believe it. Don't believe it. People lie too much. I don't believe it. Anybody who come to Vegas with plastic bags, flip-flops, and wigs, looking like Eddie Murphy playing James Brown, girl, I can't. And I'm gonna leave it right there. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. And I'm not gonna talk about my alarm like that. Now, I admit that he shouldn't give that man no money. But hey, and I heard Rose said it was 3 hours and they left. So I don't believe it. 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 Yeah, I heard Castro was trying to be a little messy with Brian. And Castro, please don't be messing with Tommy. Tommy, we know that there's a plausible explanation about that dog. Don't let nobody shame you. Don't let nobody shame you. You may have been a little drunk. Demons, I'm hearing 2 stories. The first story is that dog was playing betwixt his legs and he had that dog in his lap, and then somebody candy got a little hard. That's what I heard. And then the second thing I heard was the dog poo-pooed in his lap. Girl, they said the dog ain't potty trained yet. It's a lot of stories, but what we do know is that video came off really quickly. And girl, they said it ain't. Yolanda Aquarius, do you have it? Because Yolanda, you be having a lot. I'm just saying. Anyhow. Well, you said the story 1. Why don't you show your dog walking your dog or something? You know, Anyway. Yeah, Demons, it's a lot going on. It's a lot going on. And I'm gonna say this too. Now, I heard that, I don't know how true it is, but I heard that somebody got touched in their spirit when Lemon started talking to Ro. And they said somebody got touched in their spirit. That's what I heard. They said it was at the pawn shop or something like that, or one of them bars, something like that. And they said that Lemon and Ro was having intense conversation. And somebody got a little touched in their spirit. Yeah. Let me tell y'all something though. Ro looked like Raj on What's Happening. When Raj was young, not the old Raj with the messed up eye. I'm talking about the Raj with Rerun and Bitch Shirley and D and Mother Thomas. But Ro really reminds me of Raj. Okay. Hey. That's what he, baby, that's what he remind me of. Raj. So, yeah. But I'm, you know, now when you're wrong, you're wrong. And I thought Ro was crazy to go to LA. But Ro turned a situation that could have been crazy and had a good time. And it shows me that Ro don't need nobody. Ro did his thing. Okay? And that's it. And everybody talking about Ro can't keep nobody, but they don't have nobody. I'm just saying. So anyway, and Ro out of all of them seems like he the only one who have a stable job, who been on his job for a long time. I'm just saying. Okay? I'm just saying. So I'm going to leave that alone. But I'm telling you, there's a lot going on with Ro. So you all, if you just joining me, we just talked a little bit about Uppity and her own Lady Nika channel, and Sour Patch went up there and had her say. We talked a little about that. We talked about this situation with Tommy. Now Castro was on the Miss O's channel, and I'm like, Castro, chill, because you know that boy gonna be coming after you. Okay, you know he go for the gutter. And then we talked a little bit about Miss Catherine. Yeah. Yeah, I don't understand what's the read. Okay, if Ro is 47, okay then. He looks very youthful. He got all his teeth. I'm just saying. Ro may be 47, yes. And baby, some of y'all in y'all 30s and y'all looking real old. Some of y'all look my age. Some of y'all look my age. And I'm 50. Getting ready to touch 60, you know, in a couple of years, in 4 years. And y'all looking real hard. Having health issues, going to the doctor, and baby, don't get me wrong, things happen, but it's called preventative medicine. You know, you can talk about me all you want to, but baby, I'm getting my teeth clean. Okay, I'm going to the and get my what they call that thing, that colonoscopy. Baby, I'm getting my shingle shots. I ain't playing with it. Hershey, I'm not going there with you because I don't usually talk to them people. Oh, and you know the girls is having a problem with that right now because Ro is cool. And Lemon like Ro. And of course, you know, that does something to people because baby, them girls is not trying to hear it. All right. I see the girls still coming for Rodney. Okay. Look, if that man taking care of his mama, let that man take care of his mama. All right. If that man like shag carpet and heavy drapes, let him do him. Okay. Y'all messing with that man. Stop. Baby, I went to Six Flags yesterday. And I'm going to tell you that last ride got my stomach a little queasy. And that was that Poltergeist. And Poltergeist is a launch coaster. And baby, you take off at the beginning. It got my stomach a little queasy. I had to sit down on that and drink a little ginger ale and some crackers. Okay? Because that ride right there did me. All right, let me see what y'all saying. Baby, I'm praying for Catherine. I'm praying for Catherine. And like I said, you know, I never banned Catherine over here. I can't deal with her talking about that church and that man. That's all. But I'm gonna let Catherine do Catherine, and she's writing a book. Okay. I'm sure it's gonna be a New York Times bestseller. I'm done. Girl, now, could you please? Okay, baby. Some people still like their water beds. Don't do me. Don't do me. He gonna cuss all of them out. Oh, I love coasters. Oh, I love roller coasters. Girl, let me. I'm done. Oh, What's up with Triple Red? I heard he read and read. Baby, they say he put a list of 22 situations of read. Now I heard that he coming, baby. He's coming for Reed. Oh, baby, I love the rides, but I'm gonna tell you what, that last ride almost had me, baby. My stomach was a little queasy after that ride because it was a lot of low turns and stuff. My God. I mean, but I'm gonna tell, hey, Trademark. I heard your boy Trademark is doing a trademark. I heard your boy is sending peen pics at Trademark like you do. Somebody trying to copy you. Okay. Triple Red is getting the girls together. They say he read. Let me say this, Fridge Nat. Maybe he didn't give you all a real degree because he didn't want to. But I much assure you, Ro went to NSU. Ro went to NSU. Ro was with some of his friends who went to NSU. Ro went to NSU. I have no doubt. You know, I like Triple Red X too. Triple Red X is messy. He's strategic. He done brought the word triangulation into the vocabulary, the lexicon. Baby, now I tell you what, Miss Nika them say they tired of triangulation. But that was just like demure. All the girls was using demure, and diabolical. So Triple Red just came up and put triangulation in there. I ain't mad at triangulation because that's a real word. And that's putting things together. Because we had to use triangulation theory when we were doing our doctoral program. But anyway, that's something totally different. But yeah. Liberian girl, something is seriously wrong. She seriously detests that first lady. And baby, she's coming for that first lady. She's coming for that first lady. Girl, I don't know what Ellen did to her, but honey, Ellen has done made Catherine real mad. I don't know if Ellen, and I'm telling you, she don't like Ellen. And then why is the mistress named Ellen? Okay, I'm like, oh, okay. And that's the thing. 1 minute you like the man, then the next minute you don't like the man and he got a mistress. And you shouldn't be liking the man if he really have a mistress because that means he doing things. I mean, it's crazy. She showed her lease. The rent is $650. Well, she got a job. Is she got a job? No, they weren't. No, they weren't. Not when we were at the game. No, they weren't. Ro went to the school. Okay, Trademark. I know you like 70s decor. Okay. Her room is $650. Is she working? Girl, I don't want to be in that lady business. I don't. Y'all, please leave that man in that waterbed alone. They're going to be coming back soon. Watch, the waterbed's going to make a comeback. She get a disability check? Okay. Well, I don't know why, but people be doing too much. People be doing too much. That's all I'm going to say. Hershey and Stephen, Don't y'all live in Philadelphia? Can't y'all go see about y'all sister? Ain't it don't they call it the city of brotherly love? Don't y'all got some brotherly love over there? Go on over there and get Miss Catherine an old nasty piece of chicken dinner. Okay? Make sure there ain't no hot dogs and no hamburgers. Stephanie, you's a Christian. The least you did to them, you did to me. That's Bible. Fridge not water everywhere. Oh my goodness. Well, I'm gonna say this. Honest Rose said that he was in that room for 3 hours and they left. Honest Rose said he did not spend the night over there. And that's all I'm gonna say. Not whole chicken and gristle. Y'all stop, because I don't go over there. I only went over there today, and all she was doing is talking about, and let me tell you something, baby, she is obsessed with that Ellen and that man. She said, now, I ain't gonna, she said, I'm gonna write a book. But she said, I'm not gonna put Enon in there, even though I've had some good times there. But then she started talking about that lady Ellen, and then, the poop on the toilet seat and all of that, and how Ellen orchestrated that. I'm like, girl. And then in the end, she gets mad at the man because she believes that the man is hiding behind that woman. And then she started talking about how the woman treat the mother-in-law. Okay, so Catherine, have you went to Ohio to see the mother-in-law? Have you talked to the mother-in-law? It sounds like Aline or whatever his name been telling you about the mother-in-law. But then the thing is, what I don't get is you ain't never met that man in person except one time when he walked into a room. And did y'all just get telekinesis again? It's giving me very much Aquaman, when Aquaman talked to the dolphins and the shrimp and the crabs and stuff. And he's like, is that how you be doing? And then he get it, and then he communicate back with you in the telekinesis. Is y'all using telekinesis? Because I don't understand how you talking to this man and you ain't never met him. How that work? How that work? I'm just asking. Catherine said, you're getting in the way of what I'm feeling. You're getting in the way I'm feeling. Okay, it's a lot of feelings. My. Anyway, y'all. I'm serious, y'all. Baby, telekinesis. All right, teleportation. All of the no telephone. Okay? Not even a teleconference. Telekinesis. It's crazy, baby. The stories is getting crazier and crazier. Okay? So I'm going to leave it right there. Diamond Dory, baby. It's a lot going on. Diamond Dory. I went on over there to what's her name? Bertha May, and this lady auntie was going off. Girl, I don't know who auntie is, but auntie was going off on you, niece. I'm like, okay. Diamond Dory, what you done did to auntie? What you did to Auntie? I don't even know who Auntie is, baby. Auntie was going in. I'm like, oh my God. Auntie do not like you, Dory. Ah, oh, Jesus. Auntie had me rolling, but baby, she was not feeling dirt. She was not feeling dirt. Oh, Lord. I don't know who this Auntie, but I actually went over and I saw a little bit of Bertha May and Auntie was on. Oh, my goodness. All right, y'all. I'm almost at my destination, but God dang it, I hate it when we get close because the traffic is just crazy. You are there building so many roads in San Antonio right now, and it's crazy. And the construction is just slowing everything down. Auntie calls in the KRN call in and said she gets her facts wrong. She's mad. Wucha, she just sound mad to me, Doris. She said, is this the same Dory who done had a baby with a man across the pond and child who be wearing the same sweatsuits and don't have no job? Baby, Dory. Okay, Dory. Okay, girl, it was okay. I'm telling you, Dory, Auntie was real. And she was real calm with it too, Dory. That's what got me. She was real calm with it. She wasn't yelling or nothing. She was just real calm with it, Dory. All right, well, as long as you got it under control. As long as you got it under control, cousin. As long as you got it under control. Oh, Lord. What else been going on, y'all? I've been catching snippets of people. And can I tell y'all, really, I watch a little bit and then I just move on. But I did see a little bit of the Miss O last night, and she had Castro on. That could have been this morning. I did see a little bit of Lady Nika. I did see a little bit of Lady Nika. And then I did see some Catherine. Child, I'm like, let me see what she's talking about now. And baby, she's still talking about that man and that man's wife. Okay, Dory, I ain't saying no, I just said, girl, it was what it was. It was what it was. So anything else that I missed? Now, I got a question. When did you all see Rodney's waterbed and an Olds Cutlass Olds 88? If it ain't recent, I ain't going with it. Because y'all act like that thing happened yesterday. And I ain't never seen no Cutlass 88. I ain't never seen no waterbed. I ain't never seen no waterbed, but I don't watch Rodney that much, but I ain't never seen no waterbed. And then y'all said that it was an entertainment center. I ain't never seen that. The only thing I seen was the carpet and the drapes. That's it, the carpet and the drapes. And baby, that carpet was vacuumed to the gods, okay? When I tell you I ain't never seen vacuum tracks like that. Baby, them vacuum tracks were tracking. Baby, they said, oh, nasty piece of Cutlass, 88. I ain't never seen it. And I'm trying to find out, when did y'all see it? When, Fridge Nat, how long ago was this? Now, I need a specific date because y'all acting like Shakim with them receipts. I ain't never seen no waterbed. I ain't never seen no Cutlass 88. I ain't never seen no entertainment center and no VCR. All I saw was carpet and drapes. But we seen them carpet and drapes, girl. And that carpet was vacuumed to the gods. When I tell you, Okay, but how we know it's Rodney house? Did we see Rodney in the house? How do we know? How do we know? Fridge now, how do we know? Is that really, how do you have the evidence that that's real? And that's, I'm just asking. I ain't trying to be funny, but sometimes people be lie roasted. I think, I don't know if it was blue or not, but I just remember seeing the carpet very well vacuumed, and then the carpet tracks was down, baby. And then I saw the curtains, the drapes, baby. He had them presidential drapes, okay, like the White House. And I'm like, okay, drapes. And you knew there was some good drapes too. He got them from J.C. Penney's. Penney's is known for their drapes and towels. Honey, you can't say that house ain't dirty. You cannot say that house ain't dirty. Because, honey, that house ain't dirty. I'm just saying. Girl, it was giving president da 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 da. Baby, it was giving presidential drapes. He had them curved janks. He had them curved janks. Oh, okay, them valances, whatever they call them, baby. And them drapes look real heavy. Look like you had to have an old nasty piece of steel rod, and them janks had to be bolted in the wall. Okay? I'm just saying. He didn't skimp out on them drapes, baby. They pay good money for them drapes. I'm just not gonna let y'all do Rodney like that. Cause one thing I can say is Rodney is clean, okay? And yeah, we ain't gonna let y'all do Rodney like that. My thing is this, but y'all telling me that Rick Reed put him out, but how do we know if that's where Rodney really lives? See, again, people be putting stuff out, but I mean, I can see if Rodney was in the picture or something, but yeah. Not the own. It's clean. It was clean in there. So y'all ain't gonna do Rodney like that. Y'all's not gonna do Rodney like that. So what else is going on, y'all? Baby, them cars last, and you can take them cars anywhere to get them fixed. You don't have to be worried about electronic stuff and computer chips, nothing, baby. Them good old cars right there. Any state, you can get it fixed. Any state. It's real simple. That's all I'm gonna say. Don't sleep on them old cars. But anyway, y'all, what else is going on? Is the J done and a beach thing done? Because I know that, you know, the beach was talking about Ness, but again, y'all, that was way back. That was really way back, and I'm like, okay, you know what I'm saying? Not a T-top. So y'all, I went to Sonic's, and I think, what did I eat at Sonic's? I think I did the chicken sandwich, but baby, I made sure that they didn't put no lettuce on it. I said, no lettuce, please. Yeah. So y'all, I guess not too much is going on in the sector. Castro is back. I hadn't seen Castro in a while, but he came on my channel one day, and then he went on over to D-Miss O's channel. So, Castro is back. Um, let me see who else. Yeah, that's about it, baby. That's it. Oh my goodness. I don't know why people look. I don't have no filter. I know the girls can say what they want, but what you see is what you get, and I'm good with what I got. But ain't no filters over here. I don't know what. Well, anyway, no makeup, no filters, no nothing. You know what? I don't know why I even did this. I need to go somewhere else. Dang it! Why did I do that? I didn't want to do this. I know what I'm gonna do. I know what I'm gonna do. I know what I'm gonna do real quickly. Okay. I know exactly what I'm getting ready to do. Uh, okay. Anyway, y'all, I had to do something real quickly. Okay. Okay, I think that's. Hold on, y'all. No, I ain't eating no lettuce until they get this lettuce thing fixed up. I ain't eating no lettuce. I'm sorry. Mm-mm. Okay, man, you better work that little afro. Okay, you better work that little afro. Okay, come on. Oh, shoot. Okay. Bag lady, you gonna hurt your back. All right, y'all. What else is going on? Yeah, I'm serious. I know it's Taylor Farms, but uh-uh. Because let me say this, I do not trust this administration, especially who running this FDA. These people, they are incompetent. And between the measles and all of this stuff, just incompetent. I can't wait till this midterm election come. Come on, November. November can't come quick enough. And I heard the Epstein stuff has been released unredacted. So we're going to see what's going on with that. I'm going to be looking at that as well. And you know what? Let me tell you something. Everybody now is jumping on the Nolan Wells case, which I think is very interesting. So the Midas Touch, which is a white guy, he's jumped on the Nolan Wells case now. So everybody's jumping on the Nolan Wells situation. So I'm watching that. Y'all give me a minute. I gotta get my meal here. I gotta get something to eat. I'm hungry. Hold on for a minute. Yes, it's Itsy Bitsy's birthday, y'all. Give me a minute. I'll be right back. Okay, y'all, I'm back. Happy birthday, it's a bad sign. Hey, reasoning. I want to thank all the Urshas for being here. Thank you, Urshas. Appreciate all the Urshas. All right, I see y'all. Dr. Lashana Rule, Simply Pink and Green, Reason is Key, Vivian when she can make it. Ron P, Game Tight, wherever he may be. Dr. Lashana Rue Brown, Sabrina T, Ebony 757. Yes, Lord. Yes, Usher Emeritus, Uncle Claude. Yes, Victoria. All the ushers. Hold on for a minute now. Hello.
Hey, Pastor.
Oh, how you doing, Miss? Oh, what's going on with you? What's going on? I see you had a guest over there at your little
Dream House. Yeah,
vlog.
I had
Yes,
Mr. Castro Cannon.
yes, and so, girl, what's going on? Did you get the Thank you. Did anybody send you anything, baby, with the boo boo? And not the
We
boo.
just got word. We just got word, and then we were like urgently interrupted with word that the video had just went down, and that the dog was sitting in between Tommy legs, playing out between his legs and up between his butt, and that they seen a little print that was growing. His member was growing, and then he cut it off, just cut it straight off. So we don't know. I ain't hear nothing about no poop and all that other mess. Now that's just
So somebody's just trying to add to that. But
right.
now I heard though that the dog was playing betwixt his legs and
Yeah.
and all kind of things. And somebody got they candy got a little hard. They had a little piece of hard candy. And then they was embarrassed by that. And was he drunk? Did
I think it was a piece of hard candy. From what my intel is telling me is that it was a piece of hard candy, but it was kind of underwhelming. But anyway, so
oh
yeah, the
Jesus.
dog was in between him and playing around. I guess when the dog kind of just was playing around that area, he got a reaction.
Mm.
That's
What?
just what, yeah. And Honey Castro was enjoying that, baby. We had to do an exclusive live. We had to come live for that one because it was
But
we
that was
found
his
out
man, though. That was his man. Baby, that was his man. My God. So that's why, but did you hear me this morning? I said, Castro, you need to watch out now because now you do a little kiki, but that boy goes real deep. He be telling a lot of stuff. I'm just saying. So I don't
Yeah, he
know.
does go deep, but Castro, don't let, like as you tell the people, Castro, don't let him shush you, nephew.
Mm.
Like you got a right to talk about topics just like anybody else, but he didn't bring it up. Somebody else did, and verified and saw. He was just taking it all in with us, and he said he's never seen any kind of dog or. Because somebody in the chat or on a panel or something said is he into what is it when you like animals, bestiality.
Bestiality. Oh,
And the Castro said he didn't have no signs of all of that when he was with him, and that he don't think he has a history of being interested in dogs.
animals.
Yeah.
I just think he might have been drunk, and and maybe his stuff is ultra uber sensitive. I don't know. I'm sure it's something plausible because he don't look like a bestiality person to me either. But the girl is gonna sit there and talk about it. Okay. Don't do that. Don't do that. Oh my God. And he be wearing loose clothing too. You got to be careful. Jesus.
Oh Lord.
But the
He
thing
ain't.
is, they said the dog was really cute, though. They say it's a pretty dog.
Oh, okay.
That's what the
Mm.
girls said. They said the dog is really cute. They said it's a really pretty dog. But you know
Yeah.
what though? He ain't come back on and say nothing.
Right. You would think he would come clear that right on up.
No,
I had
baby,
to
he usually
go.
got words, baby. He usually got words. He ain't had no words for this. Nah, I'm telling you. But they said he took that video off real quick, Miss O. They said it was real
Hmm.
quick. They said that he just took it off.
And then Castro was just sharing, his life updates and progress. He's single right now. He's just trying to work on him before getting into another relationship and just discovering his various talents. Castro has a lot of talents in the events arena with presenting things and setting up parties and doing all that. I hope he
Oh, he
maybe
set
goes
up
try to pursue
parties.
that.
Oh, he's
Yeah.
a party organizer.
Yeah, he's had experience doing all of that. So hopefully he can turn that into something when basket season is not in. They gonna
Okay.
be getting ready though. I went to Vietnam. They don't have a basket season until the next basket
Well,
event gonna
ain't
be
he gonna do
Christmas.
Christmas baskets?
Yeah, Christmas. That's gonna be the next
Okay,
one.
then he gonna do a Christmas
They don't
basket.
do
Okay.
Halloween baskets. They just do Christmas. Yeah.
Oh, well, a Halloween basket would be really nice though, but anyway, because it might be his religious beliefs. So
Oh,
yeah,
I
I
don't know.
guess. I don't know, but that's good. Well, I'm glad he's doing well. I had not heard from Castro in a while. He came over to my channel, and he was real polite and respectful, and so we had a good time. And
Oh, he probably meeting up with Brian too in Houston when he goes to visit family.
okay, that should be nice. Okay,
Mm,
girl,
I
as
don't know about
I was
all
not
that.
about to bite in my egg McMuffin. Okay.
I don't know about all that.
Um,
Because at first, when Brian was trying to meet up with Castro, Castro didn't want to meet up. And I said, I thought you said that you didn't really, kind of, let's just wait and see because we kind of go back and forth with each other. Let's just weigh it out. So I guess he waited it out and he made the decision that, yes, he do wants to get together and meet him and everything and go have a drink, which is anyway, they want to go and they're gonna go ahead and pursue it. I just told Castro, be careful. And I said, I'm not worried about the actual event. Brian's not gonna do nothing crazy at the actual getting the drink or getting a meal. It's gonna be after the trip when y'all get mad at each other, when the drags and any kind of info learned from that night comes up. That's how that it's gonna go like that. It's not gonna be, oh, he finna just start beating your ass in the club or well maybe the club, but he ain't gonna just start beating your ass at the bar or the restaurant, or y'all not gonna cuss each other out crazy. Y'all can get along, have a pleasant experience. I don't doubt that at all. I'm talking about aftermath when y'all get into it again and after y'all meeting.
mm. So you don't trust him? You think that he a messy man?
No, I just don't. I know they have a lot of friction already, like just on here all the time. They had constantly bump heads. They'll be cool one day, not cool the next. That's what's kind of what they do on here. So I'm just like, okay, well, you up in the ante, so you meet them in person. I don't think it's really a fit for your personal safety. This not that kind of thing. I'm saying is when y'all do get mad at each other, which y'all will, probably in like 7 to 10 business days after the meeting. I hope that everything is cool and in check and really on point and everything for the actual meeting. Because if there's anything to bring up, he's going to use that as ammo to fight, and he may
Mm-hmm.
add to it before he take away from it.
Hold
So,
on, Miss O. Mm.
oh, okay, Pastor. But anyway, y'all, that's what Castro's what they're talking about. So
Bro, this pepper
hopefully
so
they'll let
good.
us
It got
in.
all them spices. Is this the shrimp spice? You got all these spices. Anyway, I would meet Brian at Six Flags and we get on the roller coaster.
I don't
I'm
know if
still
that'll
waiting for that roller coaster ride.
Oh, okay. He's supposed to come
Mm-hmm.
and ride a roller coaster with you. Hey, Triple.
I was trying to get him to go to Six Flags. What's up,
Triple,
Triple Red?
they was complimenting
Ooh.
you over here, Triple.
Oh, Triple. Triple is getting the girls together, honey. Triple, what happened with you and Reed? Triple, what done happened to you and Reed? Triple, why you done did the 22 theses. Baby, you done put all of that out. What you done did? Baby, what's going on, Triple? The girls is coming for you and you ain't trying to hurt. Okay, Triple. Triple say, I am not playing with these girls. Not one of them. Okay, hold on, y'all. Let me get my stuff together. Okay. But yeah, Triple, we was talking about you over here. I don't have a problem with Triple. And at the end of the day, y'all, I really didn't know Triple. And I think that's good because I really don't know about him. But from what I've seen, Triple is strategic. He plans. And people don't like that. Again, they like people they can take advantage of. But when somebody will give you that same energy back, they don't like it. They really have an issue with it. Hey, Demons, I heard somebody is sending peen pics out.
Huh? What is he doing? We get out these peen pics.
Girl, what is going on? What is really going on? Somebody said that somebody is really mad because I think it was me, Ro, and Stephen. And baby, they said they was going off and all of this stuff.
But if it's the two, who I think or whatever, how they get peen pick of the other one?
No, so somebody said they're gonna send their own out, so because they trying to prove something.
Oh, okay.
Somebody said, Tooth Fairy tried to put me in drama and I backhanded her on the gun. Oh, Jesus. Oh, they trying to put you in some Triple Red? Exactly, Jay. They hate when you return to sender. But let me say this, Triple. I don't even give them girls no play no more because it seems like they thrive in that stuff. And I'm not saying Reed, because I don't, like I said, I don't do a lot with Reed. I don't have a problem with Reed. I just saw what you said about her. But I don't even give girls play no more because they seem like they eat it up. Anything that you give them, it seems like they so depraved of attention that they do anything for attention. And Triple Red, that's what I'm saying. Let me tell you something, Triple. The girls act like they was very jealous of you with that lemon situation. Now, I'm not gonna lie. And again, it was, I'm telling you, it seemed like it was some jealousy there. And now they trying to come for your word, triangulation. Oh, they trying to come for your word, Triple Red, the triangulation.
They do that whenever you show that you because this happened to me too. Whenever you show that you got some vocabulary and you use a different vocabulary word, I swear they will wear it out, use it out of context, syntax and all the other texts, and just wear it the dog hell out till it can't be wore out no more. And most of the time, don't even know what it actually means and how to use it in a complete sentence.
Baby, I don't know. But like I said, Triple Red, from what I've seen, is pretty cool. And my thing is, there are no friends on YouTube. Why are you all always trying to get friends here? This is a business. And sometimes you have good business partners. D-Miss O and I have been good business partners for a long time. Now, have we always been good? No. But I will say this. Okay, Triple Red, I will say this, that D-Miss O has seen me. See, an apology means nothing if there's nothing behind it and you keep on doing the same thing over and over and over again. Now, D-Miss O's situation and not my situation was a misunderstanding. And we got that together. Even with the Nika situation, we got it together. I think Sour Patch came over. They was trying to say that I was calling what's her name, Chi Chi LaRue. I said Tata Vega. And if you don't know who, and the girls are ignorant. Tata Vega is the lady who sung, "If I Were You, I Would Say Speak, Speak to Me." And Tata Vega actually sung for Andre Crouch. See, these folks don't even know who Tata Vega is, thinking that Tata Vega is a drag queen and Tata Vega is a real person. So this is why I say, come to me, ask me, I will tell you. But what I want to say is,
tell them don't ask your neighbor, ask you.
Yeah, what I want to say is, so again, D-Miss O and I have, she don't see me talking about her. and going over there. And if somebody now, can somebody come over to Miss O and run me down? Hell yeah. Am I gonna blame Miss O? Hell no. That's her show. And she damn right. So if somebody say something negative about me, okay. Now if she co-signing, I'm gonna look at her with the side eye and I'm like, oh, okay. But again, we don't work like that. And it's called being diplomatic. And some of the girls don't have that. What's up, Castro?
What's going on? Somebody, look, I had a little birdie in my ear told me somebody was talking about me, so I had to come on over, watch.
It wasn't no bird. It was a messy hoe. It wasn't no bird. It was a messy hoe. Just stop calling shit birds. It is a messy hoe. But yeah, we were talking about you. We were talking about that you were doing your thing. Miss O said that you do party events. I said that you need to stop provoking that boy because you know he is batshit crazy, and you know the next thing you know he'll be trying to pull out some more information about you. So that's what I said. I said y'all really need to move on.
Well, I don't speak about that person, and honestly, I don't have anything to say like nicely. So I guess it's best to say nothing at all because I'm just doing me, and I wish the best for everybody. I'm not trying to fight with anybody. I want to have more peace in my life. I ain't got time to be going here and going there, and getting myself in situations and getting myself in trouble.
Well, speaking of getting in trouble, I heard you coming to Houston and you getting ready to meet up with somebody.
I am going to meet up with Brian. I am.
Okay. Well, you might want to meet up with him at Six Flags because you can't have no guns in there. They check your bags, and that's a neutral place.
Well, we had talked about it yesterday on his channel. You guys can go back there and watch it. We had talked about that. And he said he's not going to bring any armor with him. So I'm glad on that because I don't have anything on me that I would want to try to defend myself with. I don't think that things are going to go left with us on this meetup. We're gonna eat good. We're gonna sit back and have some laughs, maybe a drink, and I'm gonna see him about his way, and that's it.
Okay. Okay.
Well, sounds like a plan.
It sounds like a plan.
Look, I'm trying to do something different from my horizon. So, this is kind of new for me because I wouldn't want to meet up with anybody right now. I took it back, maybe a few folks, not everybody, but for me to have this opportunity to do this right now, You
going to a family reunion? You gonna be at a family reunion?
No, I'm not. I'm not going to a family reunion. I'm just gonna be down there with family for the holiday weekend. So therefore, they're gonna be chilling. I'm gonna be chilling too as well, and I'm gonna just be chilling in a different location, And then
you coming down for Labor Day?
Huh?
You coming down for Labor Day?
Oh hell no, I ain't doing all that.
Oh no! I mean, I'm just asking. We having our Labor Day thing. With a few of us coming. That's all I asked. That's all.
Oh, but look, I'm not gonna lie to you. If I had some time down there, because I have been back and forth to Houston by maybe like 5 times, I would do it. I would come. Even though it may be a little costly because I'll be on that damn train. Amtrak is very, very expensive at times. But I don't mind riding it because it gets you from point A to point B, and you don't have to do nothing but just sit back and maybe you may have a nap. But I never ordered their food on that train, and I never ordered food on that train. But I want to get that experience too as well.
Okay, well that's good. Well, I'm glad that y'all gonna meet up, and it sounds like it's gonna be really good, and I'm excited. I'm very excited. So yeah.
Hopefully they'll come on and say hi to the girls.
Hopefully.
We might. Honestly, I haven't talked to him about that. I'm gonna have to have a off the to the side talk to him about that. And to see what he want to do. If you want to keep it private, keep it private. I would hope people would not think that anything like perverted is going down because that's not the case. I can look at Brian like someone that is a supporter of mine. And I support him, and I'm not looking towards to trying to get him in the bed. I ain't doing all that. And I earlier on his channel too as well. But people are gonna think what they're gonna think. But just know it's just what's up, bro. Hey, let's have a glass of a champagne or whatever. Or let's go out to eat and shit. Hell, let's just chill. That's it really for me.
Let's chill. That's good.
Why you gotta say that like that? Oh my goodness.
I mean, no, you're gonna go over, y'all gonna chill and stuff. That's really beautiful.
Yeah.
Hey, Triple Red.
Hey, what's going on? What's going on?
I'm doing all right. Ooh, that mic is micing today.
Oh, is it too loud? Because
Oh, no. It's very clear. It's very
Oh,
clear.
okay.
It's very clear. So how you doing, Triple Red? And we got Castro, D Miss O, and Triple Red X on. How you doing today?
I'm good. Just got up. I don't have a long day today, so I get to kind of sleep in a little bit.
Okay.
You know. How about you guys? How's it going for you all?
Well, I'm waiting for my
Great.
next Uber call. Okay, so I'm in my car waiting for the Uber because I got to pick people up because I'm always in my car. Yes, Lord. Catherine,
Don't they always got a story?
Castro, tell Jay Wilson what that lady was saying about him yesterday on Brian's panel. Let me say this, Hershey.
Uh-oh.
I don't care what people said. I'm okay. So don't use Castro. I don't go to certain places because I really don't. And I don't feed into that, Hershey. And you should know better than that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, why was Thump Down talking about you? And I didn't bring that up, even though people said that he was raking you through the coals. But see, I didn't do you like that. So Hershey, stop being messy. Okay? I don't appreciate that messy spirit. So, I mean, if you got something to say, you know how to click the link. Don't let nobody shush you, but don't try to use Castro to do that this morning. I see a triangulation. Anyway, ooh, they can't stand your little word, Triple Red. They don't like that triangulation word no more. What's up?
No, let me tell you, I got that word from them. So when I came back, like, I don't know, 6 months ago, I kept hearing it over and over and over. I even wrote in the chat, I'm like, damn, who said that word? Because I'm sick of hearing it. So then I'm like, I'm going to just make it, when I started saying, I'm going to say it like excessively to piss them off. And it worked. So that's all I did. I didn't get that. I didn't bring that word to the sector.
So you had a plan. So you had a plan. Baby, the girls cannot stand you though. Oh my God. Makes me laugh because it seems to me that Triple Red knows what he's doing. It seems like you have a mind of your own. You do not go with the crowd. And it seems like when you go against the grain, people have an issue because I find out that a lot of people want control. If you come on their panel a lot, then they think they control you. And then they want to tell you where you can and cannot go, who you can and cannot speak to. And that's so cultish to me. And I don't get that. You know what I'm saying? What do you think?
Yeah, no, I agree. They do want control. But see, the thing with me is they think that I used to be very nice, very friendly, very sweet. Now, people say, oh, the sector changed you. The sector changed you. No, anytime that I'm on a public platform, something that's recorded, I always conduct myself in a enhanced way. You know what I mean? Like you kind of have to speak and do things right. But now that I am truly like, dissolved from the sector, like I'm not going to make content like that. Like I'm gone. I can just be more relaxed, and me more relaxed is just, I can be a mean motherfucker. So they get mad when you basically tell them to kiss your ass. And now they're like, wait a minute, you're supposed to be nice. You're supposed to be giving me gumdrops and kisses. I'm like, no. And now all of a sudden they don't know what to do with it. So they think like, go ahead.
Triple Red, you make a good point. It's easy to be nasty. Triple Red, if I would give them what they gave me, baby, these girls would be gone. You understand me? They would be gone. But again, people who don't have nothing to lose will cause you to lose everything. So again, people got to know that. But a lot of people are nice, not because they're weak. They're nice because they don't really want to destroy somebody who don't have shit anyhow. And so you just try to keep it cool. But I think people do take people's niceness for weakness. And it's like, no, because if I can unleash what you unleashed on me, it would be terrible. Your thoughts?
Exactly. I even made this comment with Talent the other day because he was basically like, you get fed up with these people. And then after a while, you just start to spaz. But I told him, I was like, no, I'm not really fed up with them as much. I just am internally enraged that I can't give them what they give me because of potential things that you might want to do in the future. You can't really, you can't give them exactly what they give you. But when you give them a piece of it, they still spin in circles.
I agree. I agree. What you think, Castro and D Miss O? Do you think that's correct? Because D Miss O, when you got your voice and when you start doing what you want to do, people start having issues with you.
No,
What
it's
you think?
continuing, Troy. It's continuing.
You know, I definitely would agree because you know when people have started hearing how I really truly felt, oh my goodness, they kind of was looking at me a little differently. But it's okay because that's gonna come with this terp. But hey, it is what it is. Either you're gonna like me or you're gonna not like me. But it is what it
Yeah.
is. That's just
And then Jay Wilson, see how they literally have troll pages that chase you anywhere you go.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But then they say you think you the ish. Well, yeah, because you part of the fan club.
Let me tell you
Thank
something.
you,
I bring
next.
it up often, but when I went to Queen 88, there were people from the beef that came over there and they thought they were gonna do me. And baby Queen 88 said, And it's like, yeah, I mean, we weren't even discussing you all, but that's what people do. I have learned too that when you really don't give people access to you, they have a whole fit. They really do. And I'm telling you, stop giving people access to you who really don't see it for you. I mean, don't, and I'm not saying that people have to kiss your butt and y'all got to be palsy walsy, but for people who really don't see it because of envy or because of competition or that, you move on. V Miss O comes on my platform, Castro comes on my platform, but again, when I start seeing crazy stuff, I'm like, no, because when you done porn bomb folk and stuff, I don't see it for you no more. And I just stopped letting people come on. And I'm telling you, it just blows their mind and they get pissed off. But yeah, and then I stopped watching them because out of sight is out of mind to me. And even watching you is saying that I'm giving you some attention. And I'm like, I'm not with that. If I'm really done, I'm done. What are your thoughts?
Well, I was gonna say they one thing I noticed is they get real pissed when you say you don't watch them, and then if you even comment like a sliver of something that happened, they be like, "Oh, he lying." I'll be cracking up. Now, I'll just say this: I agree for the most part. Like, yeah, just remove all access. And when after some of the recent dramas with me, I just basically went through and called everybody out except for a select few. Mainly not because I think that they were being backstabby or, going around spreading stuff. Just more of a like, hey, we closing the gates right now. We're closing ranks. So that's what I did too. I removed access. And that's another reason why people get mad. When you remove access, they just lose their mind. So it is what it is.
I mean, Triple Red, to be honest, this is a show to me. This is a show. This is not real life. I mean, you cut things off and then you move on. You share what you want to share. You're not obligated to share anything with anyone on here. You share what you want to share. And once the show is done, it's done. So I don't have emotional ties to people because it's business. With that Catherine situation, you can't guilt me. You can't, because I've never had a conversation with her. I've gotten emails from her, and even with those emails, it's never been in depth, So it's business, and I owe you nothing. And I look at that. You should send her a cash app. No, you send her a cash app, because at the end of the day, I'm about my money. And I've always been about that.
And I agree. I think like the CCs come on here to make money. So when things happen with the viewers, and this is no shade to you, Catherine, but they didn't expect the what do you call it? I was gonna say the streamers, but I'm trying to say like the CCs to then give money out their own pockets. Like, but then they're going against why they come on here in the first place. And then when people ask like, oh, why do you only go to these certain platforms? Well, I go to Demon Souls and J Duns and Pisas and Nikas and those type of people because they made me money. You know what I mean? They've been on my panel. They've given content. So I'm just returning the favor. You know what I'm saying?
I've never been invited. I've never been invited to your channel.
Well, now, hold on now. I've been around for a while, but it's like we kind of never traveled in the same circle. So that's really why. But, we did the Halloween contest together and we had some back and forth. Not negative. It was positive. But, it is what it is. Go
No,
ahead.
let me say this, but you're right. And it goes to what I was saying. I really don't know Triple Red X. I knew of you because a lot of people talked about you, but I never had any correspondence with you. And I really didn't know who you were until the Lemon situation occurred. And I thought, and people were upset with me, but I thought it was funny. I'm like, this dude has given Lemon a piece of his medicine, a taste of his own medicine, and it doesn't feel good. And again, doesn't have to get out of pocket or belligerent or go there. And I agree with the man because I don't have to lie about what Lemon did in my back chat, nor the Stefan or anybody else. But it was just that. And then to see these men start saying, oh, he think he's this, this, and this. And then somebody even said I had him first. I'm like, oh my God, what is this? What
Oh
does
my
this turn
God.
into? I'm like,
Yeah.
what did this turn into? Is it, I mean, because he
They
talked to
showed their
them
true
before.
colors. That's what they were doing. They were showing their true colors. And the thing is, like, for example, Tooth Fairy, she was basically saying that I was trying to do all this, like a setup, a plan. I was a master manipulator. Then when she got mad at me, now is her story changed. Now I was trying to get his D. I wanted his nuts and all this crazy stuff. And I'm like, so which one is it? Like you switch the narratives based off of your feelings. You don't have anything to back up anything that you claim. And then when you pop them, they get upset. Now, have you noticed, I know you don't watch everybody, but have you noticed that like Demon O, they constantly are trying to use her against me because me and Demon O had a rocky past once upon a time, just like how you and her had a rocky past, but we got over it. But they keep trying to dig old stuff and then present it as it's new. What do you think about that?
I think it's really funny. I remember when D Miss O and I had to sit down and had a grown folk conversation about what went on, what happened, and it dealt with colorism, but we did all of that, right? And so it was really interesting that somebody who said some egregious stuff about D Miss O had the audacity to say he's going to do the same thing to you. It's not happening because, again, I really like D Miss O far as a commentary, all of this. And it's always been D Miss O, you don't need these people. Stop trying to be with these folks because these people, yeah, they live off of this. Do your own thing. I am so happy that D Miss O has her court show and she's doing her thing and bringing people on because D Miss O really didn't need those folks. Let me tell you something. When I saw D Miss O with Nika and Bless Watkins, I'm like, oh yes, she can do a show. She can do a show. And then she wound up doing her show. And so I get it, but I just think it's really funny because I've never met Demons O. I have met people who may have something that they don't want nobody to know about. I don't disclose that kind of stuff because at the end of the day, that's not my mission for meeting you. If I'm meeting you, then I'm meeting you for the right reasons, not to have ammunition against you at a later date. So I met up with On-Site April, Wolverine, Teddy, Joyce, a whole lot of people. And with the Joyce thing, it really bothers me because I don't like to go there. I don't like to go there with people. But when people pick and you be like, look, niece, why are you doing that? I'm really not trying to go there. But when people get with folks, and this is why I limit myself to meeting people now, because even though you have the right intentions on meeting people, they always don't have the right intent. Met Honest Row, it was great. Honest Row and I had a great time. I wish I could have saw him at the football game, but it was so many people at the football game and cell service was bad as hell. But Row understand that. But they even tried to make that to seem like I didn't want to meet back up with Row, which is not true. But that's what people do. So that's how I feel about it. People always try to start mess. And if they think that you're cool with somebody, then they'll try to go ahead and put a wedge between you and the people. What do y'all think?
Well, yeah, they always, yeah, of course they try to do a wedge and people can't let the past go. That's what I don't understand. Like if the two people who were in the situation in the past and they decide to make amends and come break bread, have an agreement or just let things roll off from time passing, that should be up to them. I don't understand why it affects everybody else. It's like they see people happy and content and getting along on the app and then something must be done about that. That's the mentality that I don't understand. Like how does it bother you if they make bad decisions or you wouldn't have forgave that person for that reason or you wouldn't have done this and you wouldn't have done this? Who asked you? Because you ain't the issue. It's the two people that are actually in a relationship, and if they want to let stuff go, who are you to question it? That's what I don't understand.
And I'm gonna meet up with D Miss O. I'm telling you, I'm gonna find a reason to get to Nashville, and we're gonna go to the Maxwell House so I can get some good old coffee from the Maxwell House Hotel. Come on, but I am gonna meet the D Miss O. Believe it or not, you all. Now I know Miss D Miss O had some issues with this woman, and I don't know if she's still in the sector. But I would meet Miss Olivia because again, I don't have a problem with Miss Olivia. She likes you, she don't like you one day, but Miss Olivia has never doxed me. Miss Olivia may have said some things, but not to the point where I'm worried about okay, this or this, because she's truly old school. Keep it on YouTube, and that's it. I done seen Miss Olivia in a picture and stuff, and again, you all, I think people meet people to have bad things to say about folks, and I just don't meet people for that reason. I really, really, really don't. So Triple Red, I just think that's it. I'm not against meeting people, but something in my spirit says certain people you shouldn't meet. Like I didn't want to meet ZT. Why? For what? I'm not interested in what so why am I gonna meet him? There are certain people I don't want to meet because it won't go right. And you just know it. You just know it in your bones that if you meet this person, it's not gonna turn out right. And so
And
yeah.
and it's not safe to meet just one person, I feel like personally, only because then it becomes their word versus yours. And then it's weird when you bring a person that's maybe friends with you but not friends with them. So that makes it weird too, because like, oh, they're friends. So it's like you almost need to have a small little group because otherwise you're gonna have a whole bunch of hearsay, a whole bunch, or not hearsay, a whole bunch of
It
basically
depends on
like
the
who's.
person. It depends
Well,
on the
yeah,
person. Like
it depends. It depends.
yeah,
If you
I met
meet with somebody
Rebel.
that's not
I met
messy,
Rebel
then
at the
yeah.
club. Me and
Uh-huh.
Rebel, I was at the club and I met Rebel. And it was really interesting because Rebel was like, don't I know you? And he was like, and then he said, from where? And then I was like, because I said, I know. Because again, it's like, okay, this is a YouTube person. And then I'm like, no, let me not do. Because, I was really standoffish with Rebel. I wasn't like, hey, I was nice, but I was
Wait,
very, huh?
you met him? You met him on purpose in a club,
No, no,
or
no,
you
no,
say
no,
you just
no.
ran into him?
No, we ran into each other. So we were at a
Oh,
club in Austin and it was Gay Pride. And I was working for the pharmacy at that time because we have a lot of course, we work with a lot of clinics and so on and so forth. So I was there and I happened to meet Rebel. I didn't know it was Rebel at the time. And then, I was kind of really standoffish. I'm like, I don't know you, I'm like, okay. And this is why it's funny because people tell me something, oh, Rebel met me at Pride. That's why I was saying I did not present on YouTube that way, but I never had an issue with who I was. You 50 and now you just coming out. That junk is bull crap. But I met Rebel at the club. And then they had a brunch. And this was Austin's Black Gay Pride. And we actually met again at brunch and we had a good conversation and it was good. And that's when Rebel's homegirl tried to set me up with this dude. And we hung out and I think I sent Tracy that picture. She never put it out, but I was going to see if she put it out. It was interesting. And then Rebel and I were cool. We've had a rough patch here and there, but for the most part, I respect Rebel because again, even though things may happen, if I know who you really are, I'm not going that route with you. And I knew Rebel was not a janitor. And yeah. So again, I met Rebel and he, like I said, he wasn't even a content creator at that time. So so Rebel can attest that I did not come out at 50. Rebel was there at the club that I was there. I did not meet Rebel on purpose. I met Rebel by accident. And he didn't say I stank either. I'm just want to say he didn't say I stank and had bumps on my head either. I'm just saying.
Now,
A bump
Jay,
on the
I ain't
head.
gonna lie. If you did me like that, I would have been. I really would have been like, oh my goodness, this how you gonna be acting towards me? Oh my goodness, I
But
support
Castro,
you.
I know who you
You would
are.
turn me off really.
I know who
good
you
times.
are, Castro. I did not know who Rebel was at the time because he wasn't a content creator.
Oh, okay.
Now I would say, "What your ragged ass doing up at this club?" That's what I would have said to you.
Oh my goodness, with your rude ass.
I would be joking, of course, but no, I
Okay.
mean, yeah, no, I wouldn't treat you like that, Castro. Now I would because
I
I
wouldn't
know
mind
you.
because you are Gen X and you guys are shady as hell.
We are, but I know you. But I did not know Rebel. And Rebel was like he was enjoying it. He was
Yeah.
enjoying it. He said, "Don't I know you?" And I'm like, "I don't know." He said, "Don't you have a channel? Ain't your name Jay Wilson?" I'm like, I'm telling you, when I went to Virginia, me and the partner was in Virginia, and we were at the white party. They had a day party rather. And people kept on like, "Hey Jay Wilson, hey Mark, hey Jay Wilson." Like we knew these folks, and he was like, "Do you know them?" I'm like, because when they said Jay Wilson, of course, I'm like, yeah. But it was like 4 or 5 people, and
Wow.
and so this is why I said I would rather have fortune than fame, because
Yeah.
fame ain't no joke. Fame ain't no
Sure.
joke.
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm.
You know,
All
Jay
somebody got to
Wilson.
do is slap you in the face, and it's all over the place. I'm just saying.
Jay Wilson, have you ever sold any merchandise like clothing or anything that was a physical item?
I sold a prayer cloth. It got questioned, but only
Did-
one person had an issue with it.
Did you show it on camera?
Oh yeah, we showed the prayer cloths. Mhm.
Okay, so when you have a product, you typically would show it on camera. You would show the quality. Yeah, like I know Spill It Boy, he used to sell masks and t-shirts, and he would come on wearing the products. He would show the products on camera. You can see that it was a real, the quality of the merchandise. So I had asked.
I know you're going, but go ahead.
So I had asked the Tooth Fairy, I said, listen, just show some of your products. Like she said something like about $100, or I don't even know what she was trying to make a correlation between, but I was like, come and show it on camera, show it being worn so we can see the quality, because a lot of the times it's easy to put these clothing on AI models, just like a lot of people put their face into AI and it comes out looking pristine when we know that's not the case. So, if you're gonna, because from what I can tell, it looks like she grabs things from like Michaels or like Joanne Fabrics, and then she goes and like staples them on top of other fabrics that she buys from a distributor. I don't think she hand weaves them. I don't think she knits them. I don't know. She should do a tutorial. She could probably teach people how to make money, because when you teach people how to make money, money comes back to you. So that's all I said. Do you agree, or what do y'all think on the panel?
Well, I don't know how much money she made, because I don't be counting people's pockets. Now people be counting my pockets. The girls did. I done made $5,000.
Now we ain't talking about how much she made. I'm talking about just if you selling something, why not show it?
Oh, okay. Well, don't she have like samples of like
Does she?
her t-shirts and stuff and how they look? Don't she have like a conceptual?
I don't know if they've ever been shown on a video with people actually, like real humans wearing them. That's why I just wondered. Do you know any different, Castro or Demiso? Because I could be ignorant. Maybe I missed it because she done deleted her channels when she got ran away.
Look, I'm totally lost, so therefore, I'm just listening.
I
I
know
have nothing to be
Chapo-
lost about. I'm just asking about clothing.
Yeah, I have no
Chapo
comment.
Red, you so messy, but
Just
You so
asking,
nasty.
but whatever.
but I will say this: if I'm selling something, I usually show it so people can see it, and then we would ask people to come on to verify if they got it, because I know that a lot of people used to play games, so we would verify that did you get it, and a lot of people would say yes, I got it. So, and they would show it or they would take pictures with it. So we would do that. That's what I did when I was doing stuff like that. But everybody is different. But yeah.
I've seen some people in pictures like models, like I don't know if they're stock models or whatever, but I have seen some of the stuff on actual people on that stuff, to be fair.
Let me give you an example too, like Heidi's palette. Now, again, I don't have a problem with Heidi. I know she did some things, but this is a prime example. Miss Patricia actually won Heidi's makeup palette on the cruise. Miss Patricia actually wore it, and we actually showed it. And again, regardless of what people think,
Oh, okay.
I thought it was a good product. And so she put it on, and people saw her putting it on, and Heidi sold out. You know, again, I don't have a problem with helping other content creators. She sold out, but it was a good palette. Now, if the palette was junk, I would say this is junk, don't get it.
How was the packaging on it? I can't remember. It was so long ago.
It was her. She was on the package, and she had like a nice kind of cartoon graphic on it. And then, you know, it was a real heavy compact. And then she had like a lot of colors, really large colors on it. So again, you know, it was a really good palette. I don't know who her distributor was, but she got a good distributor. And so it was a really good compact. Miss Patricia has it to this day. Because it was a really nice box. I'm like, this is really nice, Miss Patricia. Miss Patricia was actually in my cabin when I gave it to her. So we were actually filming from there. And Miss Patricia was putting it on. So she has a good product. I'm not going to sit here and lie to say the lady product is bad. When Joyce does her makeup, we know Joyce can do some makeup. We know Joyce can do makeup. So I'm like, you know, when she had that situation, we were like, you know, Joyce, we want to get her makeup palettes and stuff so she can get it. So we helped her and sponsored her to do that. So my thing is this: I don't care if we done fault. If you can do something, I'm always going to give you props. I will always give Food Junkie props for them costumes and the masks, baby, because them Broadway, baby, them Broadway show masks right there, okay? Them Bob Fosse, baby.
He used to do custom pieces, right?
He did.
Yeah.
He did. Yeah, him and James, when it comes to the sewing, oh, they got that. They got that wrapped up. I mean, Food Junkie, James sewing, oh my God. So again, I'm not going to take that away from him because even though we've had patches, see, this is the thing with me. I am never going to take anything away from somebody when they do a good job at something. It ain't no hate here. Triple Red, I don't know you that well. I only know you because of the lemon situation. But how you handled the lemon situation, I was impressed by it. I was impressed that you didn't go berserk, that you pretty much had your receipts, that you stood your ground, and you stayed calm throughout the whole thing. You asked questions, you gave answers, you were specific. And again, you didn't sound like a babbling idiot up there. And I'm like, okay. And the girls couldn't take it because, again, I truly believe that the girls like idiots and the girls like strife. They do not like somebody who shows intelligence or somebody who got a little something. You let me tell you something. I am not wealthy by any means. I am comfortable, but I am not wealthy. But these girls act like I'm Tyler Perry on some estate. And it's like, no.
They really do. And let the people tell it. I never responded to him. I didn't give him any energy. And I'm thinking to myself, he got multiple responses. He got multiple videos. So now all of a sudden, since I respond to you, oh, you don't respond to anybody else like that. No, the difference between me and you, Tooth Fairy, is that you and I have 5 to 6 years of being in the same space, you know? So there's a little more resentment there because you've hated me since 2020. I've known it. People have told me, but I've still given you grace. You know, I allow you to still play in my face, right? And when you come up on a panel to face me, yeah, you get a little bit more heat because I'm aggravated that you keep saying a zillion lies. Now with Lemon, it was only what 2 to 3 months, and it was just off and on. I don't care. Like you could tell, I have no emotional care for that man. I don't care about him. You know, he was there yesterday apparently giving a whole thing about, yeah, we were really cool and we was really doing like this whole, like, he just blows the relationship out of the water. Like we were just such a deep connection. No, it wasn't that deep for me. So when I have nothing to show for it, no feelings or emotion, people get mad. You don't got no energy.
Can I be messy a
Go
little
ahead.
bit?
Go ahead.
And I'm calling it out before I even say it. See, I'm calling it out.
Go ahead, be messy.
Even though Shakim lies a lot, I truly believe that this man thought he had a connection with Lemon. I asked him many times on my panel, do you think you were just caught up and he truly believed that he had a connection with Lemon and Lemon had a connection with him. Now, Lemon said he doesn't, but I don't care what nobody say. That wrestling was more than just, I'm trying to get him off. So let me tell you something. If you really want to get him off, you would have popped him in his jaw or you would have pushed him and that would have been it. But all of that breathing and all of that wrestling and all of that, that heavy sitting on the man lap and stuff. And it was just, it was too much.
Can I add to that?
Go ahead.
You know, this is just what I think. Now, I know we're not animals, but I think that he, you know, Shakim not gonna like this, but I think that he almost imprinted on him. And the reason why I say that is because Lemon gave him multiple clothing to wear. When you are given your clothing and items, that like creates like a psychological connection to the person. You know, he was wearing his shoes, his drawers. Well, I don't know if it was drawers, sorry. T-shirts and things like that. And that just, it does something to the mind. You know how back in high school, you would give your girlfriend or boyfriend your leather jacket or whatever it is, and it's like they wear it around and stuff like that. That's really what it gave to me. So I think that it might just be some level of imprinting going on.
My.
No shade.
Territorial markings. My. I never thought about it like that. I mean, I never thought about it like that. You know, but I'm serious. And the thing is, I keep on telling Shakim, so if he did you wrong and he looked in your computer, which he did admit, then why did you help him get monetized and help him? Because you're still doing things for him. And if it was a real done deal thing, then why would you do that for him?
That's true. And you know what else? Lemon goes around and says this Lemon effect, right? About people, he has these bag of people that's running around angry and upset. And what it really is you lie so much that when you lie on someone, it causes a different level of rage. So all these people that look like they're manic, they're not manic because they loved you or anything like that. They're manic because you lie on them and you consistently do it. And then they get upset and then you sit there and laugh like you're just some big puppet maker or whatever you want to call it. And that's why it makes you look stupid. So it's better to be calm when fighting certain demons.
You did say that it was like a love bomb. He was love bombing you. And it was another female who said that Lemon was, it was Brianna. Brianna was like, yeah, you called a whole lot of times. And it's almost like he needs somebody. Because Brianna even mentioned that he reached out to her like an excessive amount of time. So, you know, yeah. Hey, Rodney.
Hey, I just came up here to.
Now, wait, before you go, Rodney, hold on, before you say something, I did see you yesterday, but it was too late because you had wrote in the back chat, and I am so sorry. So I don't want you to think that I wasn't letting you up. I didn't see it.
No, I had something to do. Jay Wilson.
Okay, I just want to make sure, though. I want to make sure we were good with that. And
No,
Rodney, I believe you have your own house. The girls is trying to say you live with your mama and stuff. I believe you have your own house. I don't care what the girls say. I don't care. They talk about a water bed and a entertainment system and an old Cutlass 88. Baby, I don't care what they say because I believe you clear. And I told them, I said, let me tell you something. The picture that I saw, baby, I ain't never seen carpet tracks like that, baby. You got to know cleanliness to have carpet tracks like that. And baby, I don't care what they say, baby. Them drapes was lame. Okay, that's all I gotta say. I'm done. Go ahead, Rodney.
Uh, no, you know what? Triple Red X made a good point, and I want him to, if he don't mind, to repeat what he just said about Lemon, and he's lying on folks. Can you repeat that, Triple Red X, if you don't mind, please?
Yeah, of course. The people are, he causes a certain level of rage in these people because he lies on them and they feel like, how dare you? The audacity, the anger is going to be different than when it's just a typical beef with facts.
Thank you so
I
much.
added to it, but yeah.
Yeah, thank you so much. I appreciate that.
You're
And
welcome, Rodney.
that's all I wanted to come up here and ask you to do. But I'll be in the chat. Thank you so much, Triple Red X. I
Okay,
appreciate
and
that.
Ronnie,
You're
I'm
welcome.
glad that you understand that I wasn't trying to block you or nothing like that, and so on and so forth. And Rodney, I believe you have your own house. And can I say, Rodney, why can't you go help your mama and stay with your mama if you want to? If you want to stay with your mama for a whole year, if she wants to help you, I mean, you want to help her, that's your mama. And okay, sometimes we do get loud, and if your mama tell you to be quiet, okay then, but that don't mean you live with your mama. Okay, I'm just trying to say,
Right,
because remember they're
right.
trying to make you live with your mom.
Well, you know what, Jay Wilson, I already explained myself on that, but you know what? I'm thinking about, doing that because it's beginning to take a toll on me. It's beginning to be too much because working a job, going back and forth, to my mom and to
One
my house
second.
and all that.
Can you
Mhm.
just drop me? I don't want to mess up your audio. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off,
Okay,
but I
wait,
got to
Triple
drop.
A.
I
Let
might be
me find.
back, but can you drop me?
Okay, hold on, Triple Red. Let me find you. That's Castro Jesus. Let me find Triple Red. Okay, I got you, Triple. Okay. All right, go ahead, Rodney. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's beginning to be too much to Jay Wilson, so I'm juggling a lot here,
Yeah. And Rodney, I understand. I
so
know shade though. I understand because I had a sick mother and I lived out of town and it was really hard flying back and forth.
right,
Thank God I had other brothers and sisters, but it is hard. And again, one thing I will say, and I said this, you ain't gonna be rocking the casket. Heaven forbid if anything happens to your mom. But my thing is, when you've done what you needed to do, when they living on this earth, when they gone, you don't have to be doing all that hollering and crying because you know you've done what you needed to do. And
right.
again, that's a big thing because some people regret not spending time with their parents before they leave this earth. So again, do what you got to do because you only get one mama and you only get one dad.
Right. And I've said this, and I'm gonna say this again. Ever since the passing of my dad, my mom took it really, really hard. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So the reason why I'm here with her, a lot is because I don't want her to go into a deep depression. You see what I'm saying? I don't want her to grieve herself to death because my parents, they've been together for 50 some years. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
They've been, so and when you lose someone that long, because my mom said that, if anybody if she just would have been here by herself, or she said out of her mouth that she would just waste away, and I don't want that, so that's why I'm here, checking on her frequently and stuff. But again, it's beginning to be a toll on me, so
Yeah, Rodney, let me tell you something. I have an aunt,
going back
and
and
my
forth,
uncle passed
to
away.
my mom's and to my place, so I'm gonna
Yeah,
have to do something.
yeah. My aunt is my
Uh-oh,
uncle has
wait a minute,
been.
I can't hear you,
You,
Jay
you can't.
Wilson.
Oh,
That
can you
person
can't?
dropped down and I can't hear you.
Oh, snap.
I come back up.
Can you hear me, Miss O?
Yes, I hear you.
Oh, okay. I feel sorry for Rodney because again, you all, I just hope Rodney just do what he needs to do and just ignore the folk and keep on moving. Because at the end of the day, I lost my uncle and my aunt has been with my uncle since high school. Since high school. And she is thoroughly depressed because that's the only man she has ever dated and been with, from high school on. They were married soon as they graduated, and my uncle went to the military. And so think about that. You shared your whole waking moment with that person, and then all of a sudden they're gone. And people were saying, cheer up. I'm like, grief is different, and everybody handles grief differently. Everybody handles grief differently. So my thing is, you can't tell people when not to grieve and when it's too long and all of this. And I think people kind of forget that. But, you know, so I can understand, you know, Rodney being concerned about his mother. But everybody is different. And I know we do a show and some people are not going to feel that way. And that's fine. But I just think that when it comes to death and dying and grief and stuff, that everybody has a way of doing that. So, and Rodney may move in with his mother. Who knows? But I don't think that that's a read, you know. But I do think that
No,
Rodney.
it's not a read.
No,
People do use it as a read. Depends on who it is. It depends on the person. Hello, everybody. It depends on who the person is and what it is. We're gonna drag away information we got. That's just the beef sector. But ultimately, no. In this economy, and especially when you have a parent up in age and all of that, there's no drag on staying at home and helping. There is a drag on staying at home and leeching. Those are two different things.
Say that again. Leeching.
Yeah, those are two different things. So people always want to get sensitive and be like, in this economy or in California or in this state or New York, y'all know we know that it's situations where people got to do what they got to do. We dragging. This is about people and in particular people. This is not a thesis on the whole state of staying at home in a new economy. Like we know that people. I know that. Give people who got common sense a little bit more sense. But I understand it's not so common all the time.
Let me say this. People think that I'm tied up with material things. And I have told people if I were to lose everything tomorrow, I'm still going to be Jay Wilson. And if I lose everything tomorrow, thank God I have a partner and a family that I could stay with until I get on my feet. But see, that's the thing. I am not, if I were ever to get into that position, heaven forbid, if I were ever to get in that position, my thing is, how can I get out of that position? You know, staying with a relative, staying with a partner, you know, all of that stuff. You know, I still have to find a job. I still have to do that. Because again, when you have lived independently, you want to live independently. And I just think that's a big thing. But people always, you know, people act like folks don't go through trials and tribulations. We all go through trials and tribulations, but it's how you come out of it. It's how you deal with it. And I think that's a big thing. But, you know, we act like we have perfect lives and we don't. And that kills me. People are like, oh, you think you're perfect? No, I don't. But I don't think I have to voice everything that I do in my personal life to people who I don't know and really ain't going to do nothing for me. And I wouldn't ask for y'all to do anything anyhow, especially when I have a partner and a family. Go ahead, Rodney, you on.
Yeah, I ain't gonna be up here long, but yeah, that's all I want to say. Like that one-eyed bastard over there talking about he done popped me and all this stuff. Nigga, go on, because I done told my story many times, you know, the death of my father. So he can't make me feel no type of way on that crap. And for his trippery, as he said that beautifully. So I had to come up here and have him to repeat that. And so, and Jay Wilson unblocked me from your chat, and I'm gonna be, I finna get ready for work because I gotta.
Rodney, could you do me a favor now? I ain't trying to be funny, but email me because I will do it as soon as I get an email. I'm gonna put my email down. Email me, Rodney, and I promise I will unblock you because you know what? When I get off of this, I got some stuff to do. But if you send me an email, I promise to unblock you. I really do. I promise.
Okay, drop it in the back chat.
I just put it in the front. I just highlighted it.
Okay, let me take a shot of that. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, I'm gonna step on down. All right. Y'all have a good day.
Rodney. All right, and I hope your mama does better. I know it's really hard, so I hope she does better for real. For real.
Okay. All right. Thank y'all so much.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Bye bye.
Bye bye. Okay, can you still hear me, Miss Miss O?
Yes, I hear you.
You know, let me say this, y'all. And even with Rodney and I, we have not seen eye to eye on everything. But again, y'all, people have real lives outside of YouTube. And I'm not gonna ever shame nobody for taking care of their mom. I just can't do it. As a person who has lost a parent, you know, and heaven forbid if something happened to my dad, thank God he is still, you know, active. But, you know, I would be going home off and on myself. And I would stay with my dad. I mean, I have a whole house, but I would make sure that he was okay. My consolation is most of my family lives in Florida, but I would do my part in taking care of my dad. And believe it or not, that time is gonna come at some point in time. My dad is he's close to his 90s. So thank God. And he's still driving, he's still walking, he can still see. He is very independent even at that age. So thank God for that. But we know people ain't gonna live forever. So yeah. What's up, Just Krista, girl? What's going on with you? I ain't seen you in a long time.
Me neither. What's up, Just Krista?
She got a new man, so that man
Oh,
keeping her off of YouTube.
she been over there busy. I've been seeing her the lives and her crew. She just cussed out Janet. It looked like that's supposed to be. I thought that was your
She's still
homegirl,
fighting that
Krista.
lady. She's still fighting
Yeah.
that lady, Jesus.
So I don't know if they got a little something going on over there, but yeah, I hadn't seen Just Krista in a minute. What's up, Just Krista?
Well, it's good to see Just Krista. Let me tell you something. That's one person that I can deal with. I don't care how crazy her stories is. I like Just Krista. I like Just Krista. She got crazy stories, but again, I like Just Krista. I like Just Krista. I don't care what nobody say. I like Just Krista. I like Just Krista. And you ain't gonna make me not like her. Now I hate some of the stuff she do sometimes, but again, I kind of know Krista too, and Krista like controversy. She another Lennon. She just like start mess. That's just Krista. That's just Krista. So anyway, Miss O, did you see me at Six Flags, girl?
Yeah, I saw you. I saw you having the time of your life with your shades on, looking good.
Baby, I had a good time at Six Flags, baby. Let me tell you something. It was hot as hell. But baby, we had a good time. We got on all the rides. So I didn't show my friend, but I was actually with a high school friend of mine. And she's gone through a lot. She had cancer, and then she had some situations where her hair didn't grow back. And she has an awesome story. And so she does a lot with women who have baldness or alopecia. She deals with that, and she had to accept that, and she has really been inspirational. But every time she comes to San Antonio, we do stuff, and I love her because she loves roller coasters, and so it was right up my alley. Is this Krista? Krista?
Hello?
Hey, what's
Yes.
up?
Can you hear me?
We hear you well,
Yes,
girl.
we hear you.
Okay, I was plugging my phone in. Hey, Pastor. Hey, Demon Soul.
Hey, Krista.
I had to stop by because I just did an impersonation of you, and the people loved it.
Of who?
I was told to do 5 impersonations of 5 beef sector people, and Pastor, you was one of them.
I hope you did it good now. I hope you did it right.
Can I imitate? Can I demonstrate?
Go ahead and demonstrate.
Okay. The Lord is blessing me right now, right now. The Lord is blessing me right now, right now. Ain't no friends on YouTube. Ain't no friend. Castro, Tommy, y'all need to get over there and fix that. Matter of fact, come on over here. Just Krista, you know that man ain't good for you.
That's about right.
That's about right.
I was nervous.
That's about right.
I had to go from the ladies to the men, and I was like, I got to get my voice. They imitate my voice. Somebody I talk squeaky, So I had to get my
What's
man.
going on? I have not heard from you in a while. Not to say, sometimes that's good. Sometimes you got to take a break. But how you been doing? I mean, I ain't hear you been cussing nobody out lately.
Pastor, I have not taken no break. Pastor, I've been through hell. I thought the beef sector worked me. When I tell you that other sector is working me, I can't catch a break. Me and Blaketon broke up.
Oh,
he
Lord.
called me Ronald McDonald with this outfit on because he hates this outfit. Oh my God. This man then tried to get with some other women, and they supposed to have been flying out to come see him. Pastor, my life has been a mess.
Oh my
My
God. What's up, Mayor?
I done lost friends. I done took supposed to be half friends man. Now I got this new man in my life. He's such a gentleman, Pastor. I
Okay,
think this
is he on YouTube or he's not on YouTube?
he's on YouTube. He's
Oh
on YouTube.
God.
He's a pastor. No, Pastor. No.
Okay. I ain't saying nothing. I ain't saying not a word.
He's a good guy. He's a good guy.
Well, Blake was a good guy.
No, Blake didn't treat me right. Blake didn't do me right.
Oh Jesus.
No, Blake did not do me right.
Somebody said, "Show us the outfit." Not Ronald McDonald. Jesus.
No, it's this outfit right here. He hates this profile picture.
Oh, let me see it. Let me. Hold
He
on.
did me.
Let me.
He said I look like Ronald McDonald.
Okay, well, the red is popping. It makes your skin pop.
I told him, excuse me, do you know I won $200 in this outfit? I was imitating a picture of Jill Scott when she had her red on and her hair flipped to the side.
Mm.
But that's coming from
the way. Okay, Jill. You love me, baby.
Past-
Come on, Jill.
breakup. Then he came over there yesterday talking about congratulations to you and your man. And all of this stuff. Then Janet out here, she mad because that used to be her man. And I mean, Pastor, it's a mess. It's a mess.
You see what the mayor said? The mayor said, "Oh Lord, here we go again."
What? The mayor?
What's going on with you and the mayor? Why he coming after you like that, girl?
I don't know.
Here we go
I
again.
thought everybody over here would be happy to see me, like relieved, like, yes, Jess Krista, where you been?
Well, that's what we said at the beginning, but you telling us all the stuff that's been happening at the other spots.
Pastor, I'm not coming up in the church.
Baby, they just jealous of you, girl. They just jealous of what you got. Okay, they just jealous of what you got.
I told the one chick that yesterday, honey. The crowd went, woo! I told him, I said, girl, you said your man don't like big girls. Your man don't like big breasts and stuff. I told her, until he met Jess Krista. I said, please. I took your man because I got it like that. I took your man because I got it like that. They over there rocking that song. They call that the Jess Krista song.
I have no problem with Jess Krista. She's very entertaining. Oh, so you like that, Mayor? You like that she's entertaining?
Yeah, the mayor just with me.
Come on, Mayor. Okay. Will it be you? Are you going to be next? You got a house. Come on now.
Pastor, I have a good man now. I got a really good man now.
The mayor is a good man. The mayor got a proven job. The mayor works. I mean, you know what I'm saying? The mayor seems like he got stuff going on. I'm just saying. I mean, I think you might need some stability. It seems like the mayor is stable.
The mayor is not fit to put up with Krista's foolishness.
Well, that's what you might need.
They say I need this man that I got now because he's calm, cool, and collective.
But the mayor is calm, cool, and collective, and he shows up for fights. He pulls up. Okay, he pulls up. Okay.
I can't be bailing nobody out.
Oh, no. I don't think you would need to bail the mayor out. He'll tell you where to get the money.
Oh.
And he got different cars. He got cars for fighting. He got cars he got cars. I think you might need to check that out, Krista. I don't know now. I think you might need to check that out.
Pastor, now my new guy is going to be watching me. He's been following some of you guys.
Oh.
And he's a gentleman.
Okay.
Pastor.
Okay. All right. Well, sometimes it's right in front of your face. You just don't see it. He's been here all along. He was there all the time.
Okay, Pastor, how do you
all the time, waiting patiently in line. The mayor was there all the time. Oh, come on now, Crystal. He said he likes your entertainment.
Thank you. I want to ask your opinion about something, Pastor.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so I had a young lady who used to visit my chat by the name of Janet. And One day she went over and she showed a guy that I was fooling around with back and forth by the name of Lemon, her hoo ha ha ha. So she asked one of the people that had my telephone number that she was friends with if they could get my phone number, ask if she could have my phone number to talk to me. And I told the person, sure. She called me on the phone. She was crying and stuff. And I told her as long as Lemon hadn't showed his to her, hey, okay. So from there, she said, well, come hang out with me. I went over to the sector to hang out with her. I seen somebody I like, which was Blake. Me and Blake rocked out. In the meantime, her guy and I think we always had kind of like odds for each other, but we didn't go there. So long story short, when Blake and I broke off and her and the guy had broke off, me and the other guy had been talking and conversating a little bit. Me and Blake broke off. So now me and the guy that she was talking to, now we're together. And that's what this whole big fight is about. And I'm like, well, if you moved on, Blake moved on, and me and him moved on with each other, what's the problem? Now, he said yesterday that he was always watching me because he didn't like the way Blake was treating me.
Ooh.
And he didn't like the way, things was going down with him and old girls. So when the opportunity kind of presented itself, he was like, hey, what's up? And now we here. Do you think that's okay? I think it was like some people said it was that latter way to bring me and him together. And I agree.
But he was checking you while you was with Blake.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
And you know what happened was when I first got with him, Lemon went over to his platform and I told him, I said, I think Lemon must have knew it was something about me and you. I said, because remember Lemon came over here to charge you up. He was like, I remember that day. Maybe Lemon something.
He's been watching. He's been studying you.
What up, though, Pastor J?
Hey, what's up?
Hey, man.
The mayor. How you
Demon
doing,
Soul.
Mayor?
Just Krista. Pastor J, quit being messy, player. Quit being messy.
I'm not being messy. No, I'm not being
yes,
messy.
you are. You being messy. You being messy.
Don't you have a good job? Don't you have stability?
In fact, not only that, I'm about to start a new job.
Okay, so that's what I'm saying. So how am I being messy?
You see, you started
how
something
am I
up.
being messy trying to put
I find just Krista just entertaining. Sometimes that she does take it overboard. Sometimes with her shenanigans.
Oh, damn.
Oh, look at her, just giggling like an old school girl. Look at her, she loves your voice.
Oh my God! Okay, let me go on mute.
She loves your voice. Go ahead, keep on talking to her.
She does take it overboard.
Make me laugh. He always make me laugh.
And she know I would get on her case because I'm like sometimes she does make everything about her. So
you need a strong man like Mayor. You see how Mayor be trying to get on you?
Like it's not always just about you.
Yes, it's not always about you.
It sounds like a good match.
But that's all I had to say.
Giggling over there. Don't go nowhere, Mayor. She likes you being up.
No, you ain't say no. See, brother, you starting. It's too early in the morning for that.
I'm not starting nothing.
I'm feeling good today, for the simple fact that I was offered another position at another facility, and I took that position, and I'm putting in my 2 weeks notice at my old job. So I'm happy today, bro.
Okay. You better get on that, Kristen. Positions.
See, there you go. There you
Mayor,
go. Stop it.
Can I ask you a question, Mayor?
Oh,
sure. Go ahead.
Tonight is Grandma Love's birthday. Would you come through and wish her happy birthday?
I'll be at work. What time is the festivities?
It's at 7:30.
See, I'll be at work. I work from 3 to 11:30. So I'll be listening. If I get a chance, I can listen. But they do.
You can even type it in the chat. That's fine. I'm just trying to get as many people as possible to come over and just say happy birthday to her.
All
It's
right.
gonna
That's
be
so nice. See how y'all talking together and stuff? That's so nice.
Pastor
Y'all
J, I'm about to get.
communicate
I
very
get an
well.
I'm
attitude
about to step
because I
down.
thought
I'm
he
about to
was
step
being
down, Pastor J, because you starting it. You starting it up
No, I'm not
already.
sorry. Y'all communicate so
And you
well. It's
and
just
you
like
are.
y'all got a
Oh my
connection.
no,
boy,
because
you
did you
are.
hear how he didn't even know what time it was going to start? And he was like, I'll be at work. Don't worry about it. I don't care what time your party is. I'll be at work. If I ain't at work, I'll be at work.
But he said I can type it in. He's making some concessions. My,
But
my,
I'm
Pastor
my.
just,
J, you, Pastor
that's,
J, TMO, Just Crystal, you have yourself a nice day. Pastor J, you need to stop it because
Come
I'm
I
gonna
see
drop
on,
right,
down
I
too,
see right
y'all.
through
Y'all have a good one.
it. Drop me down,
mm.
Pastor. Drop me
Okay,
down,
let me
Pastor. You
drop
have
y'all
yourself a
down.
good day.
Okay. I'm telling you. Okay, D Miss O, you gone? Okay, D Miss O is gone. Krista, you better jump on that, girl.
Pastor, I
You
got a
better jump
nice,
on that. No. This man got
nice friend.
jobs. Okay, this man got means and an old nasty piece of house and stuff, and it's proven. It's not. He done retired. He got pensions. Girl, y'all don't be looking at the big picture. Mm-mm. You be
I
going
know
for
about
these
some.
people.
That's,
Anyway, Krista, I
look,
gotta go. Girl, I gotta go because you playing. You playing. You be getting them
all right.
zeros. You need a hero. You need to stop these zeros
I'll
and
keep
get
you
a hero.
posted. Okay,
Mhm.
Pastor.
Get rid of these zeros and he knows how to fix cars and trucks and stuff. He can fix your car, put some tires on your car, and I'm sure he still get that Ford discount, okay, but that employee discount, girl. Get your old nasty piece of
Good
Focus.
job.
Come on, girl. You better.
Get he probably like women up under a certain weight. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what I'm learning with a lot of men. They like women up under a certain weight.
Come on, a strong man. Uh, Baby, a strong man, okay? Ooh, he can
They
fly
don't.
you places. You know what I'm saying, Krista?
Pastor, these men don't be wanting these older women if they 200 plus.
No, baby. Did
They
you
don't.
hear? He
They don't
said
want no plus
he be
on the
trying to help you out, girl. You don't see it. You don't see it on the surface. He came
pastor.
up here for you, girl. He clicked on the link for you.
Pastor, he
He
only
wa-
like my entertainment. He don't like
Well,
not like
yeah.
that.
But the other men, I mean, girl,
Pastor, these men think I'm crazy on YouTube. They think
you don't
I'm
see
weird.
it. You don't see it, girl. Okay, you don't see it. The man clicked up on the link for you. Okay, he clicked up on the link for you, niece. Okay, I mean, he talked to you and you was giggling. You didn't hear all that giggling you was doing. You was like, hey, man, you was doing all that giggling and
I was
stuff.
laughing ahead of time because I already know how he gonna be like, Chris is not just about you. That's his favorite thing. They say to
But you know him. See how y'all know each other? It's a
Pastor.
connection. It's a connection. You know what he's gonna say, and he said it. So you better get that man. How Shanae said. How
Pastor, you
Shanae
did
said. She said, "Bring
the
that
new
man over here. I'll
guys.
tame that man." How Shanae said, "I'll tame that man." Girl, you better
Pastor,
tame
you
that
at least
man.
got to come over and at least just look at the new guy that I'm with. He's a nice guy. He's very nice.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
girl.
He wears his
Okay.
cowboy stuff too. He's from Texas. Is he from Texas?
Oh Jesus.
In Cali,
Oh,
but he's from Texas.
okay. Well, Krista, look, I got a meeting, but I'm so glad you came over
Okay.
here. But I do think
Thank
it's a
you for having
spark
me.
between you and the mayor. I'm just saying, it's a
Pastor.
connection. It's a connection. That's all I'm gonna say. It's
Thank
a
you for having me,
connection.
Pastor. Thanks for having me.
Thank
Shout
you.
out to the chat. Thank
All
y'all.
right. Thank you, Krista. Child, nothing ain't changed. Nothing ain't changed. Nothing ain't changed over there. She's still crazy as cat Pete, but you gotta love Krista because I like her kind of crazy because it's same crazy. Okay, it's same crazy, and you know it's Krista. You just know it's Krista. But y'all, look, thank y'all for coming up, and I appreciate you all, and I will talk to y'all later. Peace and love. Bye.